Comedy and horror share more DNA than people admit, and Over Your Dead Body knows this. The problem is, it can't always find the beat. Dan, played by Jason Segel, is planning to murder his wife Lisa, played by Samara Weaving, on a weekend trip to a cabin in upstate New York. What he and the audience doesn't know is that Lisa is also planning to murder him. The premise is delicious. Two people who've fallen so far out of love that they've independently arrived at homicide as the next logical step. Then a trio of escaped convicts shows up, played by Timothy Olyphant, Keith Jardine and Juliette Lewis, and the film pivots from dark comedy into survival thriller. Now, the opening act crackles and zips with energy and laughter. Segel and Weaving trade barbed insults that land like punches. It's so much fun. They're witty, mean, and genuinely funny. And then Timothy Olyphant shows up. He's icily, gleefully villainous here, and every one of his micro expressions is a small act of sociopathic precision. He hasn't been this good as a straight up bad guy in years. He's probably the standout of the film. Director Jorma Taccone also stages the gore with genuine commitment. The practical effects work is wicked. The structural pivot, dropping in 3 escaped convicts to force Dan and Lisa into a sort of reluctant alliance, makes narrative sense, even if it means trading the film's like best idea for something that's more familiar, something we've seen in lots of other films. Like, nothing unites estranged partners like a shared threat, though. We can accept that. The problem is it asks us to invest in a couple we spent the first act rooting against without the film doing the work to earn the shift. Taccone has the instincts for this kind of film, but he just doesn't have that tonal control. The convict trio compounds the issue because Oliphant is so icily precise, so committed to every micro-expression of sociopathic smirk as brought up before, that Lewis and Jardine, both perfectly serviceable, like they're great, get swallowed entirely by his much more superior performance. What should feel like a genuinely dangerous 3-headed threat lands as Oliphant and like 2 other guys who are helping him. Over Your Dead Body is a film that works better in theory than in execution. It's a great premise with a standout villain and some genuinely nasty fun. It's undercut by mismatched leads, a catastrophic tonal miscalculation mid-film, and an ending that leaves a sort of bad taste. I'd say it's worth it for Timothy Olyphant and the wisecracking at the start of the film, but not much else.